Thanks, Robert. Ian.
Well, Peter pointed out that I might have been called God's gift to woman, or at least I think it was the vaccine they were really talking about. I should point out that a similar story was put into Cosmopolitan magazine with a picture of me, and the headline there was a little different: the little prick that may save your life. There's fame, and then there's another sort of knowledge. Look, I'm interested in vaccines for the future. We have a great range of vaccines at the moment which protect us against a lot of serious diseases that we really have almost forgotten about because they are so much in the past now. We still have major challenges that we face: malaria, HIV, and all the viruses that cause cancer that we don't yet have vaccines for. So we would like to get these new vaccines, but we recognize that the straightforward and relatively simple approach to developing vaccines that we've used over the last 200 years has probably reached fairly close to what it can deliver. We need new technologies. We need technologies which produce different sorts of immune responses. We need technologies which target things in a different way from the way we've done in the past. Put simply, growing up a virus and killing it, or making it so that it can't cause disease but protect you, is no longer sufficient to deliver the vaccines we need in the future. We need these new technologies for a number of reasons. Partly because that's what you, as the general public, want. If I asked you what the vaccines that you would like to have would look like, you would tell me you just want one shot. You wouldn't want it as a shot at all. You'd want it to be given to you as a tablet, preferably, and that would protect you against all of the diseases you need to be protected against. So it's nice and simple. Now, free, perfect, no trouble. But if you ask governments what they need all of the above to make the vaccines acceptable, but they also want them to be cheap. They want them to have no need to be kept cold, because delivering vaccines in the developing world particularly is a matter of having vaccines that don't need to be kept cold, because they simply aren't kept cold, and if they don't work, then they're not worth giving. And ideally, they should be small in packaging. Now, that sounds trivial, but the reality is that if you've got to vaccinate a whole country, then the mountain of vaccine that you need to do that is huge, and it's got to be stored somewhere, it's got to be carried around, it's got to be delivered. So we need new technologies not only to solve the problems of the diseases we can't solve at the moment, but also to better manage the vaccine programs that we give out right now. And that's where the technologies like Mark's nanopatch are going, hopefully, to help solve the problems. So that's what I see as the vision for the future, and I think that we have, as they say, the technology.